Welcome back to the channel. We are starting off with a general love reading for all signs. We are going to see what's happening in the collective. On Libra Light, it is a Libra collective, but if we are doing an all signs reading, it can express out to all zodiac signs. So that's what we're going to do. This was re-blessed this morning. We're going to go with the mystical moments. On the split, we do have a King of Pentacles, and we have somebody in a dress there. Let's check it out. King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be relating to earth signs in this general reading for all signs. Someone is a King of Pentacles, but I don't know if they want you to know that. I don't know if they want you to know they've raised up in the ranks here or somebody's very stable, okay? They might even keep that to themselves. It's a little bit giving me the Emperor, but with the properties of the King of Pentacles. So for this general love reading, let's get into it. We have the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's still holding on to you in the energy today. It's seen here with the house, the windows, and her dress, right? We see windows. It's almost posing that the dress is the house. They're keeping all of this to themselves. They want to keep you to themselves. So we see here that someone's holding back or holding on information. That's what the Four of Pentacles means. On the split, we do have the moon for all 12 signs. Cancer and Pisces, very relevant in this card. So we have three players here. The moon is significant. Look at that Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. Okay, I'm going to do a quick hand shuffle. Just give me a moment here. We have a peeker. I'm going to put that down. The Four of Pentacles has been a big card the last 3 days. It's a card of somebody holding on to you, right? Or the energy within it is somebody doesn't want to let go. More or less, if this person is admitting to that now under the 29th, February 29th, it's a leap year, by the way. We normally don't have this date that occurs in the Gregorian calendar or even in our regular US calendar. For those of you in other countries, it's also reflected upon as like a lucky day, the leap year. So I feel like somebody needs to take a full position and take a risk, and you might see risk takers in the environment. We do have the moon. Something is very hidden. This person cannot be saying things right now like, you know, this is my true feelings for the Tauran, for the Cancer, for the Libra. I can't come forward just yet. We're going to find out in this reading what those factors are. I do sense like a quiet before the storm. I am getting the energy as I intuit readings for you and I channel information that the Four of Pentacles is a heavy spot for your person today, no matter what sign you are. You can be a Leo, you can be a Libra, you can be a Sagittarius, and there's a Four of Pentacles of regret almost that it comes with. It feels like it has regret to it. We have a card we didn't see here, King of Wands. I heard a reader say something funny. I love her too. She calls it Kang Dangling. And I was laughing a lot because he kind of does come with that, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. I'm going to keep it. We have messages and communication coming in. Somebody is going to regret not having communication with you. And I got that early this morning. I was listening to a song. It's by Cupid's Arrow or something like that. And it was, take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. And it keeps going ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. And it was the beat of that song. I'm sure many of you know who are in your 30s, 40s, and even 50s. The Eight of Wands is going to come in as a last stitch effort. Put it in your notebook somewhere. You're going to see somebody coming in with an offer and they're going to communicate that to you, okay? If it's not, and if it's business, if it's more of a business deal or you're not so much focusing on love, and there's a big group of you on the channel that are like that, the general message is that you will be receiving communication of all kind. That is what the Eight of Wands is, and you have it actively in the reading today. There's lots of umbrellas here, like the roofing of that could have been all the hidden things in the past also coming out. So if you can imagine this, the words will be spewing out under the umbrella because it's been hidden. We've been shielding ourselves from true emotions, which is water, for a very long time. And in tarot, water is emotions. Let's talk about the King of Wands. He is perseverant, very direct. He takes action usually. He's usually a fiery person in most readings too. We see here that he's traveling with the beat of his own drum, or he's trying to this time in his life. There is somebody that is very honest and true to this person. So we're going to travel down that valley. We're going to see who that counterpart is and what that you could be the counterpart even. King of Wands, object of affection, please. The deck is ready. We have a Page of Cups and an Eight of Cups. This person could have ghosted in the recent past. And I'm not reminding those of you on the channel of something very painful. It just means that this is the action this person took. Were they right about it, though? Okay, general message is that, was this King of Wands right about it? Did they leave you in a spot where they could come back to you? They're going to communicate that with the Eight of Wands. Someone here is stressed out and believes that the ghosting now, they look back on it and they're like, why did I initially leave this person? I don't even know if I was right on that, the King of Wands is stating. So he's beating on that drum to get a beat going, all right? And I feel like it's the rhythm to come and talk to you, straight up. I feel like it's the rhythm to come and talk to you in the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands so important? Because they have to communicate their feelings before you get taken away. Like point blank, I think that's what it is. I do. You will see results of this, I think, towards the weekend. Many of you have new plans, maybe to meet somebody, or you're getting together with your friends. I also see a lot of social activity here. From the Lady and the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands is a big card for that. And the King of Wands is somebody who usually goes after what they want. So either way, there's connection, there's contact, there's fire. All right, King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Those signs could be significant too. Can I get some wild cards going? The Sun is on the table. The Sun, the Hermit. Okay, we have a little quiet person in the reading. I'm going to show you what I have. I have the Moon again. Okay, it's here with a Divine Feminine. She holds a torch much like the Hermit does with Virgo, but this is Cancer and Pisces here. She's ready to shine the light on things that have been kept from her. This Divine Feminine could also know the truth of a situation, why she stayed in a relationship so long with somebody who didn't give back. And it was very breadcrummy. Excuse me there. Little pause on the breadcrumb. I think she experienced many breadcrumby moments too. This person was left out in the cold a couple times, but I feel like the truth is more realized. This person is living in the fact that somebody may have lied to her, okay? With this Moon energy, the Sun is also about finding about those facts. It's coming to those facts in full range motion, also getting enlightened. It's a beautiful Sun card. And I wanted to tell you guys, this is not a matte deck. There's like a lot of mirror-y vibes, so I apologize for that in advance. The Sun is about learning about something. You get to know the truth and the fact. And maybe you've known of it for so long as well. Six of Cups and the Emperor is here. I also think an Emperor is in this story for the general reading. Everybody is getting a new soulmate who's much more structured. I feel like they have a temperament too that's calm. And I also think that they're stepping up in life. They may have essences of their life where they're growing and they're learning maybe in spirituality. So this Emperor is grown. It's a grown man. And in the past, we also have a King of Wands who may have been more sneaky, okay? I think the King of Wands is coming in as past person today. They've done a little growth, okay? But it's not the full Monty. The Divine Feminine might be more looking for her sun days, and she's living in it currently. The huge secret being kept from the King of Wands is the Divine Feminine is living in a type of newfound happiness, okay? And I channeled that music before. It was Take a Look at My Girlfriend. She's the only one I got. I feel like that's the regret of the past. If you go listen to that song, the lyric flow and even what he feels for her. There's a couple of funny lyrics too. Even what he feels for her is somewhat of a revival. It's almost like this card, which is the Six of Cups. Okay, and we don't have the Star yet. So we haven't seen the evolution of the Divine Feminine. We haven't seen it. All we know is we have a Hermit. Okay. Let me check this out here. What's the Hermit? We do have it here. The Hermit is also holding a lantern. Two people want to shed the light on a situation. Again, conversations. That's why the Eight of Wands is here. Who starts it is somebody who wants it more, right? Whoever's more action-oriented, whoever wants to get to the bottom of the deal. A lot of reminiscing has been going on in Pisces season. We do have the Six of Cups. It's a major card about longing for someone, or I want to feel love again. It's not always a soul contract. It can be, though. It can be a new soul contract. But I think it's more reminiscing on the past for this particular read. What's the King of Wands up to these days? Can I get a general card for the King of Wands? That was the Witches Tarot, too. This is the Witches. Queen of Swords. He thinks of his Queen of Swords and an Ace of Swords. He knows the truth has to come out. Okay? I also feel like they have a strictness in how they want to come and talk to you. They want to have a flow. They want to be honest. Is the Ace of Swords there too? I don't think you're going to take it general collective here. I think you already know what's been going on for quite some time. 10-10 for the second day in a row. You might appear as a Queen of Swords as they come toward you because you've had it. You've drawn a line in the sand. Things have changed here for you, and you might even have an incoming new soul partner or somebody that just connects with you better. They will be getting this news and feeling like they should have turned back time, all right? King of Wands is someone too that can be non-committal in some glances because they want to have their cake and eat it too. The truth is you both have a truth towards each other, all right? And in this morning read, when I sat down in the tarot room this morning, I felt the need that two people need to get something off their chest. The masculine might come in stronger. The divine feminine might sit and wait for the information because she's already been clear on a few things. The Sun card can be, I know what was going on. Light has been shed on the subject. Okay, let's get the likely outcome for all 12 signs, and then we're going to go into a Libra reading. And I'm going to do a general read for Libra. What is the Sun and the King of Wands? What was that? We do know the Ace of Swords comes in today on the 29th, Three of Pentacles flipped over. That they genuinely wanted to work on things, but they had maybe childhood trauma to work through. They had realizations here that they came to that maybe were wrong about the divine feminine, okay? I also feel like this person worked a lot in the general sense, a lot of days working, and I feel like they just kept putting it off with the Three of Pentacles, okay? Not standing up for love. I understand that to some sense because we have to live life, right? But they genuinely wanted to work on it and they kept it away from the DF. You're going to see that this longing comes out in the physical. You might even learn that somebody had missed you through this entire time of not connecting with you. I think you went through the hermit path and you ended up going down a completely different road. Some readers call it going down the rabbit hole. And I think it honestly may have pushed you into a new person. Okay, I'm going to honestly state it because you're going to hear different versions of it today on YouTube. And I feel like they honestly pushed you into a new relationship or just a new season of your life. You could be really abundant right now. And this King of Wands has realized it. It's just a little too late. Okay, he's trying to drum up the experience to get to you. And switch the roles. If you're masculine and you're watching this, she was a King of Wands in the past. Okay. Why do we see here the outcome is the Three of Pentacles? And give me two more cards for that. 10 of Cups and the Knight of Cups for today. They're going to reveal really, really huge emotions that were here in the past. I think taking a walk and reminiscing is going to be brought to your attention. Your free will examine whether you want to hear it or not. Okay. Do you want to hear it is the thing. And I feel like you're ready to go on to a new relationship, but it might be brought to you in the last minute. All right. A Knight of Cups here standing, and they come in softer, whereas they were non-committal in the past. They're coming in with this soft, watery, emotional flavor that you see here. They did view you as family. We have the 10 of Cups and the likely outcome. You were their wish fulfillment at one point in time. I feel like this was all realized too late. And that's what I'm getting for the general message today, is that the longing and the missing you without having you and your absence created this point of 10 of Cups. Can I go back and get them? Am I available to go get my 10 of Cups again? So the 6 of Cups is it's a cue card. It's a huge point of reference in our morning one. What's the 10 of Cups here? What is the wish fulfillment that we see here? Can I get two cards for the 10 of Cups? A commitment, 4 of Wands. All right. Queen of Pentacles. I knew we were going to see one of the queens today. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. I'm going to hold them up. And the 4 of Wands, offering you a commitment full of care. All right. And this can even be a new person that comes back that's a fire sign. We see King of Wands. So huge, huge Aries, Leo, Sagittarian card of someone who feels something above par for you and has kept it inside. They could have been living in that moon energy for a while and just hid it from you for their own personal reasons, okay? We see here that a commitment is going to be floated in front of your face or potentially even asked if you still want it. If this is a past person where you may have had bad blood, okay, it didn't end up well, I feel like you don't have to go through with this. And also, it may not even be your read. This person could be well gone from the whole story. What's going on here is that you're going to hear of a committal energy now who's changed the pace. And that's the Four of Wands, offering you commitment. It's also a celebrations card. And it comes forward with some truths. We see the moon there that's highlighted. Were you their wish fulfillment? Let's ask that. Okay, and I'm going to grab a whole deck of 78 cards. We have the World, to the Page of Swords, to the Two of Cups. My general people here, all 12 signs. Yeah, like been stalking, watching for a while to see if you've gracefully done okay, or that's how they check on you. All right, that's how they view you in the reality of things, is if they go on your page, they check if you're okay. And I think that's a little cowardice, because they could just ask you how you are, you know, they could just ask you. So something closed out here. It could have potentially been a long range relationship. Let's look at your King of Wands. What do they want to say today for all 12 signs? They want to meet up. Three of Cups is the ending card. Let me get another one out. Three of Cups to the, and that's like, this is juicy, like wanting to see you all over again with this Three of Cups. It's having balance. It's also creating patience now where they didn't have it before. Some of you could have even recently reconciled with them in the Three of Cups. And we have a Page of Cups. Again, more emotional feelings. It's not coming in breadcrumby. It just seems rather emotional. It's coming in with a lot of water. I think they hermited too for quite some time. I think there was a hermit within this person as well as you, but you just did a little bit more detailing on the inner self, a little more inner work with that Six of Cups. All right, what did we find in the Six of Cups for the viewers now watching? You found the Hanged Man reversed. All right, it came in like this. You were heavily enlightened during this time. You made choices that were beneficial for your life when it's reversed like that. Several perspectives too, I find, with the Hanged Man. And then you also have the Ace of Wands here. There's a new beginning that was slated for you. You were directed to start a new beginning too, that impacts your life in a different way. Maybe you were called to do something different with that Ace of Wands. And I feel like that's where the call is now, is your attention has gone somewhere elsewhere, somewhere more productive. And this new beginning is like, that's your hand striking down with that Ace of Wands. I feel like that's you coming through with the clouds, and you're stamping down something new, okay, as it hits that beautiful earth there in the Ace of Wands. I'll be back with a reading for Libra. Excuse me, I'm getting back into things on the channel. All 12 signs, there may be a Page of Swords that comes out of the clearing, from hiding, from not telling you things. Okay, so be aware of this on the 29th. You could get conversations for the Three of Cups, and you can find out that someone here is coming out of hermit mode. And I have that for all 12 signs. I'll see you guys in a little bit for Libra.